Welcome back to another episode of the After High School Podcast. I think this is episode 7, if I'm correct.
We're pretty sure 7.
I
Close
don't-
enough.
I don't remember the numbers, but basically, welcome back to another episode. Thank you guys for tuning in back to another episode of the After High School Podcast. And this is the very first episode that we're releasing on a Tuesday. If you guys watched last week's episode, we said we're moving them from Fridays to Tuesdays because we just feel like more people watch podcasts on like the weekday than the weekend.
Yeah, while you guys are work, school, just throughout the week in general, you know?
It's summertime, Sean.
So, people are about to go to college.
Whatever, but still, it's summertime. It literally, I think yesterday was the first day of summer, or today.
Okay, but doesn't mean we're going to stop posting on Tuesday when summer is over.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Okay.
All right, then.
All right, but yeah, in last week's episode, we did say we're gonna have a guest today. So,
And
today's
welcoming nobody.
No, yeah. So basically, our guest that we had in mind, he just be busy a lot. That's the best way I can put it.
Nah, honestly, the real reason he just thinks he's too cool for us. He's probably never going to be on here. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna get him on, but we just like every day we were gonna film. He just wasn't available because he had stuff going on, and so we apologize. We're gonna try to get him on, but but basically what I was telling Sean was I have an idea for a guest since like it's called the After High School Podcast. You basically we're trying to interview people who have like already graduated and have gone on to like their ventures. And our guest that we wanted to get was somebody who went to college, that took like the college route.
Yeah. So they're same age as us and they graduate same time as us, but they're going through college. And we also wanted others that have not taken the college route and see what the difference is between the two, how it works out for some people, how it doesn't for others.
And I want to just get like other people's perspectives, like people who don't even do it. Like it's not even social media, but like also things like, I don't want to like give it away already, but like it's just people who have taken other career paths that didn't involve going to college, and it's just like how they've been successful in that route that they took. Because these are just people that I've met, and I just like really like how their vibe was. So I want to get them on the podcast. So maybe people who do want to or interested in their career paths can get some advice from them as well. You know?
Yeah. And you guys have any other people that, I don't know, I guess you guys look up to as well that, maybe didn't go to college or did go to college and you guys want us to, interview them, I guess?
Yeah.
Let us know.
So we're going to have that lined up. I want to do like I only have 3 people in mind so far, but I want to like maybe grow that into like, like a 10-part series of just different people who took different routes.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we also want like, like, of course, like the guests we've listed off in the previous episodes, of course, but that's just like an idea I had just for people who are graduating from high school. They could see other people's perspectives on maybe things that they want to do after they graduate. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. That's what I was telling Sean about today before we did the podcast. And we also went live. We went live on the TikTok. We went live on both of our TikToks today to kind of talk to you guys. And then we also asked you guys for questions on there. So make sure you guys are following both of our social medias because that's where we guys ask you for advice and questions and all stuff like that.
Yes.
And you guys can see like the behind the scenes of everything we do. But yeah.
And on to our, I guess, first real topic. So,
this is Sean's topic that he brought up.
So with Father's Day and Mother's Day, just passing, I guess, when this is posted like 3 weeks ago for both. For you, how did your parents support you growing up with like your dreams and like doing this, for instance? You know what I mean?
I feel like we kind of talked about it a little bit last week, at least from my perspective, and we talked about how they just like what their thought process was when I basically told them what I wanted to do. But I guess like your question is like broader. It's like talking about like from like since I was young.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had like good parents, that they've supported me like through my whole life, like they done everything for me that like they can. So in my point of view, I feel like they did everything they could have, and while still working like jobs and stuff like that, So I cannot complain at all. So yeah.
Do you want to like, I guess, not do this for them, like to succeed, but when you do succeed, do you want to like pay them back in a sense, or do you feel like not that you don't owe them, but like they've they let you go in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like of course, like right now, like I'm building, like I'm not where I want to be, so I'm just building, building, building. But it's basically I wanna do this so I could give back to them. You know, like I have like ideas of what I would get them if, let's say, I was like to get like thousands. You know,
Yeah.
and I have like, oh, it's always in the back of my mind because I don't want to just get money just for me. You know, because like what am I gonna do with it? You know, like I'll buy a car and that's it. Probably buy a car, buy a house, and that's it. And then buy like more dogs probably. But of course, I want to like grow my money so I can help out my family, like and just like help them to not work like anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Hear that, ladies? This man
No,
here
no, no,
is
no,
family
no.
orientated.
Oh, I am, but no,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that's
putting
what I
out
said,
anything
yeah.
into the
Yeah.
video. But how about you? How did your parents like support you while you were growing up?
It was very much do what you want and we'll support you. Like chase your dreams,
Mhm.
do everything you can do. But at the same time, it was like that, and how do you call it? Like barriers, I guess, in a sense,
Mhm.
like to push me into a certain way to do what I want to do,
Mhm.
to be successful.
Mhm.
So, like, to answer the same question I asked you, like, my plan is to get successful and be where I want to be so I can help them as well. Because, like you said, what am I going to do with all that money?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And the first part is the podcast, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.
And that's it. Thank you guys for watching podcast number 7.
No, look, continue.
But yeah, no, like my parents growing up were very do what you want. Not say do what you want, chase your dreams and always chase your dreams and don't let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do.
And I feel like I don't really know Sean's parents too well, but I always remember them. Cause I remember Sean will get on Xbox with like all of us sometimes, or it was just me and him play Fortnite, and then I would always like remember Sean being like, "All right, I have like 10 more minutes," and then my parents told me to get off, and I was always like, "Bro, like tell them to like give like just let you like play the night, cause it'll be like
It'd be like a random like Friday or something.
yeah, and
like,
then we would all be on like all of our friend group,
Yeah.
and it would just be Sean be like, "All right, I gotta hop off," and then that once like one friend says I gotta hop off, then it starts like everybody slowly
it's
gets
a chain
off.
of everyone getting off.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, as soon as he said that shit, I just want to like jump through that fucking Xbox and just slap
Yeah.
the fuck out of him.
yeah, no, my parents were very
he's
say
I don't know. He's at a loss for a word. They're like strict.
Yeah, strict. Thank you. I
Yeah.
couldn't think. Yeah, my parents were very strict when I was growing up. So
I guess like no, my parents were only strict when it was during quarantine, and we were literally all we would do was play Xbox.
okay, but what you think about during quarantine? Our
There was
strict
nothing-
parents
yeah.
were us getting off at 3:00.
Yeah.
because we were too loud.
No, but it was bad. Like I guess I would play like with Sean like after we got home from school, maybe like for an hour or two. You know, that was like not bad.
Yeah.
But once quarantine started, it started to get bad for everybody. Like I remember playing it every single day from like morning. We said this before. Like we played it literally from morning till night.
Yeah.
And it was such a like routine for me, and I saw nothing wrong with it because at the time I was young.
Honestly, I would do it again. Thinking about it now, I still don't see anything wrong with it because during that time, at least, because
Yeah.
what were we gonna do?
That's exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like
What were we gonna do?
because like those times we really couldn't do anything. Like even if I wanted to do social media, it probably wouldn't have been good just because of like
Our social media would have just been us gaming.
yeah.
It would
and
have been clips of us playing.
And I don't think I was like at like if I were to start social media at that time, I don't think I would have been where I am today. But at that time, I was like, right now is the time I can use to like enjoy like just being a kid. And then once we started to get older, I stopped playing video games. Like I stopped.
Yeah.
And that's because I knew I was like, all right, now it's time to actually grind. And that's what I did. That's literally like my mindset. And and it literally played out just like how I thought. Use the years that we're in quarantine, because we're like freshman and sophomore year. I used those years
freshman, sophomore.
to just game and just have fun. And then junior and senior year was like when I started to grind whatever. And yeah, so it played out perfectly for me in my opinion. But during quarantine, it was very, very like, for me, it was like the best time of my life, because literally schedule was wake up, eat something, then text a group chat. What time we getting on tonight? who's getting on tonight.
Shoot, for me,
What are we gonna play?
I would be lucky if I even ate anything before I got on.
No, I'm a fat ass. I made sure to eat something, and then we would figure out what we were gonna play, who was playing, and then how long we were playing, and then and then on my mind I was like, all right, what time am I gonna fit like dinner in there, and then right back onto the game. We're all on a FaceTime call. Play till 6 a.m. Birds chirping. Once you hear the birds chirping, then you're like, all right, let's take a nap.
I mean, sometimes it wasn't even the birds. It was when you saw the sun.
No, it was birds. I saw the sun come up, but I'm like, I don't hear no birds, so it's not time to go to
And
sleep.
sometimes
yet.
it was just whoever called quit first.
Yeah. And
That did happen a lot.
and we would be screaming because there would be like 3 people in this house playing Xbox at the same time, and it would be like us yelling on accident just because when we game, I like to rage.
I don't know if you remember this. It was one time. It was me, you, Jason, and Julian playing. They were playing like Fortnite or something, right? I don't remember what we were playing. And all I remember was y'all all just got off for like 2 seconds. Jason came back. It was like, yeah, we were too loud. Anthony's mom said told all of us to get off and go to sleep.
I think I remember just because it happened. Like I remember
It happened a couple of times.
Yeah,
It happened a couple of times.
Them telling like just us like coming to our room and yelling at us because me and
Yeah.
Jason were probably gaming in the same room at the time, and Julian was probably in this room, and yeah, we would all be loud. Maybe Jason would be like the least loudest, but me and Julian, we both rage. Like me and my brother both rage, and we'd yell.
Yeah.
And then I started like getting into like instead of yelling, I would grab my mic and just hold it like this, and then I would yell into like the mic like this instead of just screaming, because I used to scream like my ass off because I was like so
he was that
invested
annoying
in the game.
He was that annoying screamer kid.
Nah, but I was good. I was good at that time. I don't give a fuck. I was really good at that time.
At COVID. Not
Yeah,
before COVID.
Before
Before
COVID.
COVID you were. Not during COVID.
During COVID, it depends on the game. Rocket League, I was good. Like I guess they were like more flashy with like the little tricks in the air, but I was still fucking dogging their shit. So that's all
Not me.
gotta say.
I just want to put that out there.
No, I beat you in Rocket League.
Not during.
I
Again,
beat everybody
during
in Rocket
COVID.
League. I'm the fucking goat at Rocket League. I still am. I haven't played
My
in
guy,
such a long time.
I taught everyone besides you how to play that game.
Jason taught me to play that game.
Yeah, and then he stopped playing. And then when
he was good.
When I got really good at the game, I taught everyone else how to play.
That was my favorite game. It's so good.
You know, my game, like, last time I tried to play, it was, like, corrupted. That was, like, a year ago. I haven't touched that thing since.
Really?
Yeah.
Like my Xbox is there. It's just not even connected. But
I
yeah.
just turned mine on to watch YouTube or Netflix.
But yeah. So also, you guys might be looking at us being like,
yes.
what are they wearing? Like maybe the shirts, you read them. You probably seen them on my Instagram. So basically, these are the 2 shirts that I'm dropping for my brand. They're finally here. Last episode they weren't here, but they're here now in the flesh.
In the flesh.
I'm wearing the like you can call this the Reaper or the Angel of Death shirt,
The gold one, if you will.
and then he's wearing just the Angel Club.
It's
I
on
call
the
that
back.
one the Gates of Heaven shirt.
Do you want me to get up?
Yeah, give him like a little 360 for the
360
camera.
real
Even
quick.
though he's like 6
I
foot,
am too
you have to
tall for
bend
this.
down. But yeah, that's the
That's-
back design. That one has a design on the back, and then like just Angel Club on the front. This one has just a big design on the front and nothing on the back. I honestly like both of them a lot,
Yes.
but they are finally here. And maybe I should say how like they came. It was like it was pretty easy. Like this time it was like a lot similar. I can't even
Sorry, what was
speak.
that?
It was very similar to last time where big truck comes, they drop off the pallets in the front, and then it's us basically going up and down stairs to drop off the packages. I mean the boxes from all the way in the front yard to all the way up these stairs and onto this like where this path hallway that leads to everybody's rooms. But I basically took that and used it to put the storage of these shirts. Like if you get out this door right here, you'll see like shirts in boxes from from down there to up there. You know, it's completely filled up here with shirts.
At this point, it's a very normal thing.
Yeah, 'Cause
Very normal.
As soon as the hoodies are there, boom. After they're gone, boom. We replace them with shirts.
Yep.
So, but it wasn't that many boxes. It was last time it was 3 pallets. This time it was 2, just because there's shirts and don't take up as
they're
much.
smaller.
Even though there's more inventory of shirts. But yeah, so I can't wait. So like the process is already starting. You know, we're teasing it right now. We're like simmering it. We're like right there on the cusp of telling everybody when they release. But for the podcast, we'll just like air it out right now. They release on July 8th. Early, depending on when you see this. I feel like you guys are gonna see this relatively early, so you guys get like the little, first.
And if you watch the last episode, What do they get?
Oh, on the last episode, I hope you guys looked at it. There's a code. The code is hidden in the video, and that code you're gonna use because sometime next week I'm gonna do a shock drop where it's like 20 shirts I'm gonna release, and you're gonna use that code. And that code, it's in the last podcast somewhere in there. You just have to look for it. It's the code.
And it's on YouTube for audio listeners.
If you're watching this on Spotify, go over to the YouTube. It's the same as the Spotify name. And in the video, I put a little code, and that code you can put into the Angel Club website, and it'll unlock the website where you can go and purchase your shirt early. Only a few shirts will be on the website sometime next week. Make sure to follow my Instagram for that.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, the shirts are here. I can't wait. I've already been like making the videos for it. I just did one today, which took me all day yesterday because basically I told Shaun this idea, and it's basically a trailer. I like doing trailers for the shirts or like for drops. And this trailer is basically me waking up to my alarm. You know, like the sun is shining. It's supposed to take place in the morning, even though I recorded at like 5 p.m. But, you know, it's supposed to take place in the morning. It's me like, oh, shit, like it's time to wake up. Then I run over to my closet. I open it up, and it's just this shirt, like this exact shirt, just like all the drawers are just filled with this shirt. The hangers are all the shirt. You guys will probably see it on my Angel Club page. I don't know when it's gonna be out, but you'll see it soon. And yeah, it's just me like basically like saying like, oh, it's like this is the only shirt I have. And I recorded that today, so like that's done. But I had to basically take out everything from my closet, empty it out, and then I had to fold these shirts, put them in neatly and everything. It took so long. It was just a long process.
Half his closet just sitting on behind the table behind the camera.
That's not even half, bro. Like that's literally 1/3 of it.
A third of his closet is sitting behind the camera.
Just hoodies though. Like that's just 1/3 of the hoodies, bro.
Yeah,
like, and then all my room is a mess. I literally like the shots you see, just like literally everything else around is just like filled with clothes, and it's just like I literally have to move it around so you guys don't see that.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, and I'm a one-man team, so I have to like put up that shit on the tripod, get the angles, record a lot, and then basically after I choose out the outfit, it's me like getting ready, and then I leave out my door. Yeah. And this is where the video's supposed to pan over to Shaun's house, even though I don't think it's gonna happen because Shaun isn't giving me a schedule.
I told you I will tonight. I just need to make.
No, he won't. He's such a capper.
I will.
He's not gonna give me but I need it like fast.
My guy, we got until July. All right.
No, but we need to post that like next week, like early next week. That's what I'm saying.
Next week?
Yes.
Why early next week?
Because I want to release it like early next week because that's gonna have the date.
And to continue to make my point in this, Sunday, we're doing the photo shoot.
That's why I said Saturday. What do you have to do Saturday? You don't work Saturday.
I have a life. I have other things.
All right, what are you doing Saturday? What are you doing Saturday?
I can't say on the podcast.
I won't even say anything because I can't. Like, I can't. Like, yeah, okay. All right.
Anyways.
Yeah. So basically, after I do that, in the video, it's supposed to pan over to Shaun's house, right? And since he's wearing that one, it would be like in Shaun's room, and then it's me. I do mine like waking up to an alarm just because I was always late for school. You know, kind of like a tease back to the old videos. But for him, he games. So what I was thinking was him playing like games and then his alarm on his phone going off being like, oh shit, like I gotta leave. Not to school, but like just to leave.
I think we should do to school. I think it would be cooler.
Summertime. It's summertime. Like, but listen.
I thought of something. Continue. Go. I'm sorry. Go.
Let me explain. All right. Then it pans over to Shaun's house. He's playing games. His alarm on his phone goes off. He's like, oh shit. Then he opens his closet and it's that shirt. You know, that with that design. So we basically in the trailer we show off both shirts. Big brain in this bitch. Right? So it's him opening his closet. That's all the shirts. He's like, this one, you know. Just like it's funny because like they're all the same.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he gets ready, and then I don't know what I was gonna have him hold, like, but he's gonna have a backpack with something like dumb, and like you're like, why the does he have that in his backpack? Because in this universe, for this video, our houses are like near each other. Yeah. So we meet up at like the bus stop. And then basically while we're walking there, we're talking about taking a Polaroid, you know, another nod back to like the Polaroid videos because that's how it went.
Oh, while one was holding a prime.
No.
Oh, sorry.
So as we're walking to like the bus stop, it's basically we're talking about the Polaroid that we're gonna take, and then we're wearing the shirts, of course, and then somebody in the background supposed to walk by in the brown hoodie, another nod back, and then we're just like talking about the Polaroid, and then we just stop, and then I don't know, like some dialogue is gonna be said, and then it just cuts to the screen where it's like shirts drop July 8th, and that's the trailer I want to make. My part's already recorded now. Now we're just waiting for
at
Sean's
the bus
part.
stop. We're like, oh hey, that's a nice shirt. Yeah, that's a nice shirt too. Hey, where'd you get it? Then boom.
Yeah.
Yo, that's cool. Yo.
Okay, it's a cool idea. Now find a day you can record.
Okay, whoa. I'll let you know tonight.
No, you won't.
Nah, generally will.
Bro, I need to know so we can record.
Yes,
because that video is gonna be cool. I'd record mine. Like I'm waiting for Sean. So yeah, that's one of the trailers I want to do. I already did another one, but yeah, this is the one that I'm actually like
excited
really looking
about.
forward to. Yeah, because mine, I looked back the footage and it looked pretty good. So yeah, that's the trailer. There's like stuff I want to do for the shirts.
Yes,
and we got
the photo shoot coming up.
Because today is what?
Today is Thursday, so it's on Sunday.
So it's in 3 days.
Yes. How are you feeling about that, man?
I'm
Compared to last
excited.
one.
Okay, I'm excited. And last time we went to the photo shoot, that was our first time at that photo shoot. And looking back, I just like there was a lot of things I didn't like we did like as a group, and now I know like things to change, like how I'm gonna like do some stuff, and like we're on a schedule. Like we have 2 hours to take all the photos. I think we have less people than last time, and I just didn't need too much people. That's the thing. So I was just like, oh, I just grabbed like a few people, new people too, and yeah. So I basically was like thinking back to everything I didn't like last time, and I'm more prepared for this time. Like I have an album of these photos that I want to do. So last time I was kind of like thinking off the spot, like for different poses, but this time I'm going in with like an album, like we're doing these pictures of, but these people, these doing this, who's doing this, ideas, and stuff like that. And also last time we recorded a behind the scenes like video.
Oh yeah, I didn't ask you. Are we doing that one for this one or no?
Yeah. So this time we're doing another behind the scenes, and so it's like, I don't know if you guys watched it. It's on my YouTube on I'm Anthony YouTube, right? And it's just a behind the scenes on how the last photo shoot went for the hoodies. We're gonna do it again with the shirts. I feel like it's gonna be a regular thing, so like just expect that every time for the YouTube. And yeah, so I also didn't like some things about how we went in the video. I was really stressed like on to make everything like go good in the last photo shoot. That I kind of like I didn't prioritize the behind the scenes video.
Yeah, and I think everyone else kind of prioritized behind the scenes, and then you did, and then you were more kind of like the photo shoot while everyone else was on the behind the scenes.
No, not even, because everybody, like the cameraman was just going around and people were talking to each other, and then it was just caught on camera.
Certain people, I should say.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, so it was like everybody was just talking to each other,
and just the cameraman,
and then the cameraman was just walking around like recording, and it was like my fault because I wasn't talking a lot, but I was trying to like manage everybody. But now this time I have to go in knowing that I have to also talk to the camera, and I have someone that's coming who offered to be a cameraman, and actually like that's gonna be their only job. They're not gonna be taking pictures. Their only job is to be photographer. Last time our videographer was somebody, one of the models.
Yeah.
So this time we don't have to worry about that.
Think about
their
now,
only job.
Since they don't have to move around and stuff, I'll take control of the behind the scenes for you. So I mean, you know what I mean? Not take control, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay. We'll see. He threw that out there. So if he didn't do it, just
it's on camera. Proof.
Yeah.
Right
so
here.
expect that, since you're probably seeing this on a Tuesday. Expect that throughout the week too, because I have somebody working on that too on behind the scenes. But yeah, I think it's gonna be better this time. And we got copyright strike last time, but it's because in the studio that we take the photo shoot, like that the photo shoot takes place, they play music on the speakers. So
yeah, I forgot.
It's kind of like we couldn't avoid it. And I feel like this time we're gonna go in with like the mind of like we're getting copyright strike, like
no matter what.
we can say whatever we want on that video. So that video is about to be crazy. And you kind of get the behind the scenes on how a photo shoot for a brand goes, and like a lot of people, everybody who's going is friends or family, so it's like all gonna be like, it's gonna be like more natural and everything. So can't wait for that. Prioritizing that, everything I didn't like, basically making a mental note to myself to not do it again. What did you, in your opinion, what did you not like about the last photo shoot? Like, do you have any complaints?
I think the one thing that I think both of us kind of didn't like was the whole not knowing what we're doing, like what poses we're doing,
Yeah.
trying to figure out, okay, who needs to take this many pictures.
And that was our first time there.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to say it was a complaint. It was more like a learning curve. But like for now we know. All right, we need to make sure this person takes me this many pictures, and all right, these are the poses we're doing. Da 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 da. So I think, but besides that, I think everything else went fine.
And we have been there in that studio twice already because we did the photo shoot for the podcast there too.
Yeah.
So
and that one honestly, I think went a lot better than the what's it called. So
we're just getting more comfortable with the cameraman, like the photographer. So this is gonna be our third time with the photographer at the studio. So
yeah, so I think this one be a breeze.
And it's just like I just want to improve on all the things we didn't last time.
Yes.
But yeah, so expect all that content's coming out, y'all. Like with the podcast, expect the podcast every Tuesday. We say this every fucking week, so make sure to tune in. Post notifications on. If you don't have them on, go do that right now.
And make sure 5 p.m. Eastern.
I don't really know. We just expect it throughout Tuesday. Huh?
Did we ever say a time?
We don't have a specific time. But just expect it on
Tuesdays.
Bro.
All right.
Oh, we need to remember to take the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, if you look at the thumbnail in the last one, I'm in the car.
Yeah. and I'm like, it was like a selfie that I took, but it's like after the podcast we take thumbnails, but sometimes we forget.
No. He forgets.
No, did you remember last time?
I forgot once.
Okay, but still,
I'm the one that reminds him every single time. I forgot.
Still, we forgot to take the thumbnail, so we gotta remember to do it after we record this. But yeah, this week, what would you rate your week? This is gonna be like I think a regular segment we could do. It's called the weekly report.
Sorry. You say segment that's gonna be a thing. I gotta put a theme song behind.
I'm gonna just fucking use you instead of the soundboard at this point.
Oh, can I make a theme song for it real quick?
All right, go.
All right,
the weekly report. This is the weekly report.
Come find out about our weeks at the weekly report.
Okay, we're taking. Put your application to be a co-host on the After High School podcast in the
I thought that was
below.
fire. Yo, editor, for now on, cut that and put it in each one.
No, it'd be funny if we actually make it a real. If we actually make it a real like song and everything, because people have that.
Exactly.
But yeah, so there's a new segment we have. It's called the Weekly Report, where we basically rate our weeks from 1 to 10 and tell you guys the worst and the best parts of our week. So let's start off with Sean. What would you grade your week on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say a 6.
All right, why would you give it a 6?
Work. This stressful week. Busy. Or wait, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
When are we considering this week? Like, what is the start of the week, the end of the week? You know what I mean?
Monday to
exactly. It's a Thursday.
All right, from today, from last Thursday till today.
Ooh. 4.
Well, there you go. Why would you give it? What was your best part of your week? Let's start with the high. Let's start with the high. He's like, I ate dinner. It's like, no.
Best week, best part.
All right, let's start with the worst part.
I changed my brakes. My brakes don't sound terrible anymore.
Oh yeah,
that was probably the best part of my week.
Wow. Everybody put some positive comments for Sean in the comment section below. All right, what was your worst part of your week?
You know what it was. I can't say it.
I don't know actually. You didn't elaborate.
You remember the reason I missed?
Yeah, but you didn't elaborate.
It was
that was
Thursday.
That was not Thursday.
No, it was
on
the Friday.
Weekend before Thursday.
No, that's when it happened. The thing was on.
Yeah. My timing's I remember now.
Yeah. That was my week. What about you? What would you?
I feel like we both have things we can't talk about, but actually, my week was pretty good. My week was like a 9 out of 10. Or a 10 out of 10. Fuck it. My week was pretty good. I can't complain.
Oh, good.
All
right, what was
I can't even say the best part. Yeah, I can't say the best part just because personal. I don't like putting my personal business on the.
Just say yes or no.
I cannot.
Just say yes or no.
I cannot put my personal business on the internet. But yeah, I had a lot of fun this weekend or week.
What was the worst part about it?
What was my worst part? Um. Mm, um. I got like a little like cut. On my
Alrighty,
hand.
that's the end of this segment.
No, the worst
No,
part
it's
was
fine.
that I moved. I don't do arm day every day now. I'd moved to I do arm day, leg day, arm day, leg day, arm day, leg day.
Oof.
So that was the worst part because I hate fucking working on my legs and doing cardio. I literally feel like I'm having a heart attack when I'm running. But I have this how like the treadmill is like regular, right? But you can put that shit on incline, so like it basically goes up. And right now
Like-
my incline is like at a 90-degree angle, so it looks like I'm fucking like
Yeah, you're crazy.
hiking.
You're
But
crazy.
it helps out a lot on my calves, and that's what I'm trying to work out and grow. So it's basically I'm working on my calves and I'm fucking dying at the same time. So it's just like a better.
Yeah, the higher incline helps your core as well.
So yeah, so going ham in the gym right now. Every week trying to do more and more.
Yep. Gym. Oh,
By
no,
my birthday, I'm gonna be.
we should do a gym podcast one day.
We could do a gym podcast, but I feel like I would just be rambling, and then Sean would say like 2 sentences.
No, I
You
talk.
go to the
I
gym.
don't talk in the gym. What are you talking about?
Like,
I've
how
been-
long? What is the longest you've been in the gym for? Like, and being consistent.
These last 4 months. Strike me down.
Where's the proof? Let's throw some proof on your Instagram.
Because I don't post it?
I don't know. You don't have any proof
What proof do I need?
for being in the gym for 4 months.
What proof you want me to take my shirt off?
No.
Okay, then. That's the proof I got for you, pal.
Well,
Well,
I don't see any.
well, how would you feel if I looked at you and said I don't see any?
Oh, but that's not a
Okay,
thing.
then.
Like that's not even possible. Like I'm not even gonna flex right now for the podcast. But yeah, I haven't posted about it at all. But I have hundreds of pictures from just the.
Because I'm not as conceited as you?
Well,
Okay, then there we go.
yeah,
we
I'm not
found,
conceited. I just like
we both
I
know-
take progress pictures like every day, and I take multiple angles.
No, honestly, I don't know what my last progress
So,
picture
because at
was.
the end, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna put it in a like, I'm gonna put sad music in the background and make a montage of like every day, like, and you can see like the small differences every day.
I was gonna be like that one kid that like every day of college or something like that.
Yeah.
Did. Yeah.
It'd be like that, but it's gonna be like all different angles. Like, hey yo, but yeah, yeah. I just take a lot of pictures after the gym or while I'm working out.
Conceited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's a little bit narcissistic. But yeah,
What?
that's
What is
the end of the
narciss-
weekly
What is-
report.
Okay.
All
And come back next week for the next.
right, we got another report, kind of, but this is not like a segment because this thing should pop out soon. Not thing.
Oh,
this baby
I
should
can
pop
make a theme
out
song
soon.
out this one. Let me make a theme song out this
This is
one.
not a weekly segment. Or actually, we could make
Yeah,
this a
until
fucking
it
weekly.
is, until it
Actually,
is.
when it comes out, there could be a weekly segment. Fuck it. What are you gonna name the segment?
Is it popped? Oh no, not like that.
No,
not like
we
that.
need it. So even after it comes out, we need it to be a name for the segment.
Damn, you
Uncle-
a unk now.
No, what the f- is that? This is the weekly
Uncle report.
the Uncle report. F- it.
The unk report.
We'll probably fix it or think of something better
Yeah,
for next week.
yeah.
But this is the Uncle report. I'm gonna write this down actually so we can remember. So basically, I'm an uncle, or actually, I'm not an uncle.
I mean, technically you are.
All right. So last week I told you guys maybe the baby should have came out by now. It has not come out. My brother and his wife have a baby on the way, and that baby was due the 22nd
It's not even the 22nd yet.
in 2 days. If that baby's not out in 2 days, I don't know what to tell you.
So Saturday?
I don't know. It's
I'm
supposed to
just
come
saying.
out.
I'm
That's
just
the expected date. Like it's supposed to come out on the 22nd, but is it gonna come out that day? I don't think so. And I'm just waiting for that baby to come out so I can be an actual uncle. And I'm still waiting. So as of right now, I'm not an uncle yet. Even though we celebrated Father's Day for my brother, you know, because it was his first
yeah,
week. I mean,
yeah.
first year as being a father, because like
Yeah,
his
give
baby's
or
about to come
take.
out.
Give or take.
And yeah, so if you ask my little cousin, I told her that the baby's coming through Amazon because I'm not gonna explain this whole process
no
to her.
Way you told her.
So I keep telling her that the delivery's been like delayed for like a couple of weeks, and the delivery driver's getting lost or something. So yeah, she's expecting, she's totally 100% expecting that baby to come in an Amazon box, and then we're gonna open it up on a fucking TikTok or something. That's literally how she's expecting that.
and you're gonna be an uncle?
Yeah, and that's
Alrighty.
Allie. Like if you guys are wondering who the baby is, it's Allison. Like the
Well,
my
not
little
the baby
cousin.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about my cousin's the one that I told you about the Amazon thing. But yeah, so she thinks this baby's coming through Amazon. Every time she sees the Amazon trucks come by,
She
she'd
gets
be opening
excited.
the blinds and everything, looking. And yeah, so
Oh my God, it's the baby.
but yeah,
Be careful.
I mean that's a great way to like not tell them how the whole process goes and
How are
everything.
babies created?
They come through Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
But-
thought people. Anyways.
But yeah. So we also asked you guys, like as we said earlier, we went on live and we asked you guys for questions. So we're gonna answer some questions that you guys wanted us to answer.
And we're gonna call this the monthly fan. I don't want to say monthly. Or I'm not gonna put a date on it.
Fan questions, fuck it.
Fan questions, where we ask our fans
Yeah.
their questions.
All right. Somebody brought up the beach. There was just like a lot of beach
Beach,
questions.
beach,
I didn't
totally.
narrow it down to a specific beach question, but have you been to the beach yet this summer?
This summer, no. I plan on going sometime next month though.
I really want to go. Like I want to get tan. Like I'm dark-ish, but I want to get like darker. Like under here, it's pretty like light.
You got because you got a farmer's tan, don't you?
A what?
A farmer's tan.
What the f- is that?
It's the farmer's tan when like you're from like here, and then like on the other side.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
your shirt because you get a shirt tan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say I'm not in the sun that much. I
Yeah.
don't touch grass often. No, but yeah, I feel like I just need to go to the beach and like lay down and get like a tan. And I haven't been to the beach and I really want to go, like just to be in like the
We
water.
should go.
That should about be.
We should
bussin'.
go. Beach podcast.
Beach pot like on the beach. All right, where are you gonna bring?
Okay, maybe not on the
this?
beach.
That can't be taken. That needs an outlet. You know what we could do? We could maybe do an outdoors
I
podcast,
was just thinking of that.
and that's like the. But what's the point of doing it? Like,
I'm saying, what
are we
if
gonna talk
we
about?
went to like the beach, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we got like a hotel that had a balcony. Then we did it on the balcony, with the beach behind us.
Like on a balcony, like it'd be cool, a beach house. So then you're on the deck of the beach house.
I'm just saying with the beach behind us.
yeah,
man.
but we
That's
take
the
all this
point.
fucking equipment though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
see. And either way, but yeah, I really want to go to the beach. I don't care what beach. I just want to go to a beach and get tan and just be in the sand and
We should
go
go
in
to
the
Myrtle
water.
Beach.
Huh?
I want to go to Myrtle Beach,
Myrtle Beach,
South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't really care. Like I really don't care what beach. I just want to go to a beach soon.
Soon.
And
Very soon.
but do you have any past like beach experiences that like really stand out to you?
So, do you know what I did last year for our birthday?
No. Oh, you had a party.
Well, besides the party,
Yeah.
I went to Ocean City for a week,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And it was a great time. I
Yeah.
loved it. I would do it 100% again,
Mhm.
except for one thing that happened. So you know how Ocean City has a boardwalk,
Mm-hmm.
and there's always a bunch of seagulls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I'm scared of birds.
Why?
You know how
It's
unlucky?
because Shaun's so skinny, he can just get pecked
no,
to death by
no,
one.
it's
What?
not even that. You know how lucky you had to be to get shit on by a bird,
Actually?
bro.
Ugh.
That was the most disgusting thing in my life. I was lucky it wasn't on me. It was just on my shirt.
Oh.
But
Well.
besides that, yeah, no, it was a fun trip. Great trip. Yeah. What about you? Past beach experience.
The thing that like I would go to the beach a lot with my family, like, and we'd take all of our cousins. Like, literally, we had a red van, like those like kidnapped vans with like the multiple seats. We had one of those, and I just remember I don't know where it was throughout the year, but every time it was time to go to the beach, I'd see it roll up, and it was like 4 rows, and it was like all of our cousins like lined up in rows, and we'd all be playing DSs on the way to the beach, and I would always get sick, like throw up sick on the way there or when I got there. Like literally, it happened 4 times in a row, like every year, and then one time we had to come home early just because I was like very like sick. And I felt bad because everybody, it was like, I don't know if it was Myrtle Beach because I remember driving like really long and I made everybody come back. I felt really bad, but it doesn't happen anymore. But it happened a lot when I was younger. It was literally like I would get sick every time I'd be thrown up off the boardwalk. And yeah, so that I had bad experiences when I was like little.
You know,
but I can.
I got a funny story about Myrtle Beach. Last time I went to Myrtle Beach, I was in the. So as we can see through the camera, I have glasses. Had glasses for a long time in my life.
because he doesn't want to put in contacts like an adult.
Yeah. Anyways,
Mhm.
they're scaring me. Okay. Anyways, the last time I was at Myrtle Beach, I for some odd reason got into the water with my glasses on.
Mhm.
I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But me, my dad, and my cousins were all in the waves. My cousins got out. My dad got out. I was like, all right, one more wave. One more good wave and I'm out. Of course, the very last wave takes me out. I lose my glasses. Almost was butt naked.
I've been there.
And it was just, I've never gone to Myrtle Beach since.
I remember I was little. A wave came in and just knocked my shorts down, and I was like,
Just free
but I was
balling
little.
it.
But I was little, so
Yeah, no, I was 15.
no, I was little. I remember I was like probably like 10 or 12.
Yeah,
So I don't really care, but it was funny.
I was old enough to be called
Okay.
Wait, can we say that?
No,
Cut
please
that out.
bleep it.
That,
Just
bleep
bleep
that,
it.
bleep that.
But yeah, and then this one, another fan question is, what is a key moment that led you to where you are today? A key moment? I don't know if it's a really key moment, but I just always remember when I bought that camera that's recording right there. I bought it on eBay, like, cause like, the real camera, if you go to like Best Buy, is probably like a few $100. I remember I got on eBay for like 200, and it came with everything, the SD card, and I feel like if I didn't buy that, I wouldn't have recorded some stuff just because everything I basically recorded, like all the Polar videos were recorded on a camera, surprisingly.
Yeah, so you
Like-
wouldn't have as good quality. Maybe may not have gotten so many likes, so many views.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
and I kind of forget that I recorded like all my videos on the camera.
You've had it for so long. I feel like it's everyone has one.
No, but yeah, I just forgot, and I feel like any of this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't buy that camera at that time. And I wasn't doing social media at the time. I was just like, I want a camera. I bought it, and it was like before senior year, like somewhere
Yeah.
junior year. But yeah, so I kind of like, it's just a moment that really stuck out to me when I read that question. That was the first thing that popped in. There's probably more, but I'm not trying to like go deep in my thoughts to remember.
Deep in your thoughts. Wow.
Yeah.
Break down your thoughts. It's come a therapy session.
No. All right.
No?
Now
Okay.
now yours. What is a key moment that led you to where you are today? Meeting me.
That's definitely not it.
I wonder how his life would have been if he didn't meet me though. Let's say we didn't get along, but if we didn't get over that, where would you be?
Probably the same place I would be in life, just not recording.
Yeah, but I don't know. I try to think about it. I'm like, where would Sean be if we weren't friends like when we didn't meet 7th grade or something? What if he was like in a different class? If you were in a different class, we wouldn't have been friends.
Nah, 100%.
Yeah,
100% would not have been.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
would have been like, what
actually.
the that motherfucker wearing a ponytail? So,
We'll get into that.
We've
Actually, I
gone
don't want
into it
to. I
before.
don't want to get into that.
We've
anymore.
gone into it before.
I don't want to. Well, we can keep that. In life or like where we are sitting down recording right now.
Like where we are
Content-wise?
right now. Where we are right now.
Content-wise or life-wise?
Like the question is, what is it like something that, like a big moment that led you to where you are now? Like let's say if this thing didn't happen, you would not be right here.
Honestly, I feel like getting my first job.
Let's elaborate, please.
Because like when I got my first job, only thing I wanted with that job was to get a car. Like I've talked about, I think 1,002 times. So I feel like it taught me money, how to grind for my own stuff, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I didn't have that in my life, I'd be like some people. I don't think we know anybody like this, but some people in the world that are like, oh, I'm staying at my parents' house. They're going to pay for this, and that. So I don't got to do anything with my life type of thing.
you know,
I think that's honestly one of the key moments. Like I said, there's probably definitely others, but that's
Yeah.
the first thing comes to my mind.
yeah, I see it. Like, but it's kind of like the same with the camera thing. Like, there's probably bigger
Yeah,
things,
there's
but it's just like the
definitely
first thing
something
that came to your mind. Yeah, I see that.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, if I didn't, I wouldn't have like the want to want money, I guess. You know what I mean?
Your mindset kind of switches.
Yeah, it
But
definitely
yeah.
does.
And this next one comes in. It says one goal you want to complete by the end of the year. You start off because I started off the last question.
Yeah. One goal I want to have completed by the end of the year. Oh, actually, I probably could have talked about this somewhere in the middle of this. But within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be starting my trade school. So by the end of the year, to be very
You can become a
comes to be
Pokemon
said.
trader.
yeah, pretty much.
No, but yeah, continue.
No, to be promoted as high as I can within the certain amount of time I can be promoted. With that. What about you, man?
What's trade school? It's like, no, I'm joking. I know what it is.
A good
A
question would have
goal.
been what trade. That would have been a good question.
Oh, okay. What trade? You didn't say.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to, but then you're like, oh, electrician. That's
Okay,
all.
you could have just said that. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
sorry.
If we have any technical difficulties in the house, we're gonna call Sean.
Yep.
But yeah, one goal. I want to have like a big guest on the podcast by the end of the year. We have what's what month are we on right now? Like 6?
June. So
Like six number.
yeah.
I'm talking about number month.
So we got 6 more months.
We're speaking little kid terms. What number month is this right now? 7, 6, 6.
We
We're
got
on month 6. We have like 6 more months. I want to have one big pot, like one other, maybe like another influencer, just like somebody I would call big on as a guest on the podcast.
Someone with at least 1 million followers. I'm just kidding. Ooh. 2 million.
No, it's like, yeah, I say a million. That doesn't like really make them like big, but like it's just like, let's just say like another influencer or someone big that in my eyes
or your guys' eyes.
Yeah, so I want to have just a big guest on the podcast because that's kind of like motivation to keep going. You know, like our podcast is getting elevated and the equipment is gonna get better right after this drop. I promise you, I must spend bank on the equipment after we sell these shirts. So go cop them when they come out, July 8th.
You don't even know the day.
It's because it's not locked in, but it's most likely the day.
I think we've talked about this before. We have notes that we have on our phone that we share. He put April 8th as the drop date.
Yeah, I don't know why April. You know why? It's because it was the time of WrestleMania, which I could turn this shit into a fucking wrestling podcast right now, but I won't.
But the other thing about that is we're in June.
Yeah, I don't know why April. April was just a good month.
April was 2 months ago.
Yeah, but April was a good month.
April's when we started this.
April was a good month.
Is April when we started this?
I don't know. Oh, like around
because it was
there.
after the.
It was
kids' day.
around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very important month for me. April.
It was just another month for me.
I love April. The month. But yeah, so that's one goal. That's our goals. There's like bigger goals, but that's just like something like that. One of the first things that came up, but it's just because like we're on the podcast, of course.
Yeah.
And also want to like sell out of the shirts, you know.
Which we will, because it's dropping July 8th.
Yeah, I was about to say April 8th again. Holy. Why is April stuck in my mind? It was just April was just a good month. If you guys were, I feel like I should have recorded more.
You did.
In April.
You recorded a lot in April. What are you talking about?
What did I record? I feel like
that
I
whole
recorded.
week.
Yes, but
that was all of April for you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know. I could have
It was a
recorded
week.
more.
Your whole April was a week.
I don't know. I could have recorded more.
You had the Quince, the WrestleMania, the drop. That was it.
Wow. The podcast.
Because
April was amazing.
I know why
April was amazing.
I know why
April was such a significant part of these past few months.
I know why April's so.
Yep.
Is it because of?
Shut up. What did I say? My personal life does not go on the internet unless I want it to.
I was just kidding.
What is I saying? I'm trying to read the questions, but I'm so bad at like multitasking. Like as we say, if I look down like this because I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah,
so
anytime we look down, we're
can
looking.
you fucking bring up one of the
I was
questions,
about
Sean,
to.
Okay, go.
Calm down.
Go. So we keep looking at the
And
camera.
another question coming in from one of our fans. How did we become friends?
Oh, okay. I don't know if we covered this on the podcast. I remember us covering it in one episode that we didn't end up releasing, which was going to be the very first one.
No. We know what we did it in?
Mm-hmm.
In one of the very first mukbang videos we did.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know that. But I'm talking about in the podcast. People who watch this is a different audience.
I'm just saying in general. I don't think we ever did.
Yeah. I'm talking about the podcast because anything we covered in the mukbangs, they don't. We can bring that up.
We became friends by.
Wait, let me.
Oh my god.
I haven't even covered what I was gonna. I didn't finish what I was gonna say. And this is what I'm saying. I don't like going on tangents. I wanna complete my thought. What's it called? I don't know why he's laughing. I really don't. Like I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we covered it. If we did, then I apologize. But I remember us covering it in the very first episode. That was supposed to be the first episode of the podcast, but we didn't end up releasing it.
Yeah, so technically this is episode number 8.
Yeah, but we didn't end up releasing the first one just because we didn't like how it turned out. But yeah, so this is how we met, and it took place in 8th grade. Sean, take it away.
All right.
And
It's
7th
not
grade.
7th grade.
Shit. Fuck.
So, casual Tuesday morning, walking into class. I'm the new kid.
It was the first day of school.
I'm still the new kid. You were there.
Everybody's new.
This is 7th grade.
Yes, but I
So
didn't
you
know
already knew some
anybody. I
people.
didn't know anybody in that class. I
thought you did.
didn't know a single person. No. Bleep out that name.
Oh, we can't say her name.
I just don't like putting people's names out there.
Oh,
But
my
yeah.
fault. Okay,
I
but
didn't
anyways,
know. I didn't know that person.
anyways,
I literally knew 0 people. I didn't have a single friend at that time. Boom. Take it away.
I walk into school late because I don't know why I was late that day.
Mhm.
I don't know what I was wearing. I just remember I had a ponytail. Everyone looked at me like I was stupid.
Because you're wearing a ponytail.
Can we say a teacher's name?
Yeah, I don't care.
You know she's a
I don't remember her
political-
name.
She's
Just be like history teacher.
Miss Roebuck.
Okay, I don't even remember her name like that. I don't
That's 'cause
remember.
I hated her.
I don't remember any of my teachers
'Cause I
except
hated her.
Lemaster. I think
Yeah, and then I don't know why you hated me.
we both didn't like each other. We literally said this before. We both walked in and we both said we did not like we didn't say, but we both gave each other a look. We didn't.
Yeah,
like
we
each
did.
Other.
I don't know what it was about.
Yeah,
though.
it was both. It was a mutual hatred, and it was for no reason. We literally
Literally.
never seen each other. That was the first day of school. And how our middle school worked was you have one class, and that's your class for every single subject.
the whole day for the whole year.
Lunch,
Dinner, breakfast. I swear,
But
it felt
yeah.
like we had dinner together sometimes.
but
man.
yeah. So and then I don't know if we were sitting at the same table. Or
No, yeah. So we were sitting at the same table, and there was someone sitting in between of us.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. So
Yeah.
there was like through a row of there's three, then 1 and 1,
Mhm.
and I sat at the corner of one. Someone sat in between us, and then he sat at the other corner on the same row.
Mhm. And it was a mutual hatred. We just didn't like each other for no reason. But as we started, like, you know how like you have activities with your like people
You
in
do your table, your class.
yeah. So I think we just got paired together one time, and then we just started to like I don't remember.
I don't honestly don't remember.
I don't remember.
No, I know why. I know
Why?
why. It's because the one person,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
her name, just bleep it.
Uh-huh.
Was I became friends with her.
Uh-huh.
Then you became friends with her.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no.
I think it was because we had the group projects and then we were all in the same project and then we just like eventually just started to like talk and like, you know, become friends. And then all I remember is we got closer by playing Fortnite because Fortnite was really big at the time. So we would go
Yeah.
home and play Fortnite. And that's how we became like closer and closer. And then we would have like our friend group, like the guy friend group first. So we'd all just mess around and we all like became friends. And then we built
then-
another friend group.
A bigger and better one.
And then 8th grade, we were like, we didn't have the same classes, but we were still friends because we had like a group.
And I don't know if I said this on the last one, but I was continue to say this every time we talk about this story. So just for context, I was in the lowest class possible in 8th grade.
Like the not very intellectual class.
Yeah. So
I was in middle. I've always been in middle.
So that's
like,
the thing
tread
that
the
bothered
water,
me.
like-
7th grade, for all the classes or all the tests that put you into the classes for next year, he copied off of me.
I copied off of
Everyone.
John.
No, you copied off of me because you told me you did.
Oh,
Because we
yeah.
sat next to each other taking the test.
Why would I do that? I was doing myself.
And somehow, some way, he copied me and did better.
I just got it like that, to be honest.
Because half of our class was in his class the following year in 8th grade.
Every year I feel like I just copied somebody new. Because 8th grade I copied off of John.
Yeah, 8th grade you copied off John.
Yeah.
Bleep
and,
his name.
And no, you don't have to bleep John.
So it's only
What does it say? I copied off of John, 8th
Yeah.
grade, and that's how I passed 8th grade. Like, shout out John. He literally helped me pass like so many tests, like a lot. And yeah, so we keep like being friends every year. You know, freshman year, sophomore year, blah blah. And then we just
Senior
go
year.
over each other's houses, go like to birthdays and stuff like that. So that's also like how our friendship started, and that's where like we're still friends now. And yeah, he helped me through like the Polaroid series. That's where like probably a lot of you guys got to know him. And yeah, so yeah, now I'm just like stuck with him. You know.
Yeah, sadly.
he's here.
Just here.
Yeah.
I tried to leave, but he just put me in his basement.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think this is filmed at?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why do you think I'm wearing exactly what he's wearing?
And we both we didn't have like any good qualities when we met each other. We were both in like weird stages.
Awkward stages.
Yeah.
That's a great transition,
Yeah.
man.
Do you see how good I am? And I just need the little like I'm so good at these transitions. But yeah, so when we
satisfying.
first met each other, we were both like pretty like ugly and like
I mean,
you
we've
know.
talked about this though before.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about. But the question is that they submitted was like, how would you describe your awkward stage? what was your version of awkward stages? Because everybody's is different. Because Sean was always a cocky little bitch. You know?
Yeah, I don't. I think
You were always cocky, even though you had a ponytail.
I think my awkward stage was before you even met me.
No, it was there. It was definitely during when I met you. You had a ponytail, Sean. That's the awkward stage.
Not really.
You were okay. Let me describe Sean.
No, hold on,
no. Listen, ponytail and the brightest shirt you could imagine.
for real.
That was. You not saying that's an awkward stage, Sean?
No, because I didn't care.
Yes, but that's to everybody else's eyes. They're like, oh,
To me, that wasn't awkward.
Well, it was.
To me, it wasn't.
It was.
Hey, we were friends then, all right?
Exactly, because I had my.
That was
That's my
your
awkward shit.
bad.
That's exactly what I'm saying, and it was for you too. At least since I met you, and I feel like that's where you kind of start. Anything 6th grade and below is you're still a kid, bro. Like 7th grade is where you actually like. I feel. Like
I say 8th grade up for me personally.
no 7th grade. Sean literally dressed like we called him a highlighter because he would wear like the brightest greenish shirt.
You know
and,
what's
like it would
funny?
match his shorts and his socks.
Yeah.
And his socks would be like some other random bright color.
No, they would
And he
be.
literally was like a shining highlighter.
Oh
with
yeah,
a
everyone
ponytail
knew where I
glasses.
was.
Like
You couldn't
imagine
lose
that.
me. You couldn't
And
lose
he was
me.
scrawny, so like imagine that.
Yeah, tall and scrawny. You weren't losing me.
And you
With
saying
the
that's not an
ponytail?
awkward stage?
Yeah, my old school and the school before that, I was called highlighter. So it kind of just followed me
So that was your awkward stage.
until
So how,
like middle of 7th grade. I think I stopped.
but I basically described this awkward stage for him. Now you can describe my awkward stage for me.
Your awkward stage
Yeah.
was
Describe me.
walking
Describe me.
around with a notebook. Almost cried when you lost it.
What notebook.
The one you used to draw on all the time.
Oh, I didn't walk like it was in my backpack.
No, there was times you would walk around with that bitch.
In my hand?
Yes,
Oh.
like book bag on, fucking holding it like this.
Oh, I think that was because I remember we would have so many books. Like, do you remember we would have so many
Yeah,
books,
that is
and my
very true.
backpack was too heavy for me, so I would have to carry
Yeah.
notebooks, and instead of carrying a science book, I would carry that book because I remember I used to like to draw a lot. That's like a hobby that I had for like ever since I was a kid. I love to draw, and what he's talking about was that I don't know where. Like, I feel like I threw it away on accident.
No, you say you lost it in science class or something.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like I think I lost it or threw it away. When I used to like when I thought about it, I was like, I don't know if I threw it away. But either way, that drawing book, like it had so many like of my drawings in it. Like literally, it was a drawing book filled from like top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I lost it or somebody stole it. Like I honestly don't know. I'm not sure because I remember me throwing away a book and I don't remember if it was that book. So yeah, keep going.
Yeah, glasses.
Yep, just like the
Oof.
ones he has right now.
No.
Thinner.
No, yours was
skinnier.
thicker.
Like no, I'm talking about like thinner, like
When I met
long
you,
waist.
when I-
I'm talking about like
oh yeah,
I don't know.
the lens.
yeah, like shorter or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
more rectangle. Yeah.
You were built a little more like a box.
Yeah.
You didn't have your
Curls.
thank you, curls.
That's
It was
straight
just
hair.
and you were very fucking shy.
Yeah, that was my awkward stage.
Shy as a bitch.
Yeah. I remember like
Yo.
at least when they first met me, it's because I didn't have friends, so I wasn't used to it. I wasn't
Yeah,
used to
no, it's kind of
talking.
crazy how we went from like from like just us meeting each other to like a friend group of like 12. There was definitely 12 of us. It was a lot of people.
So yeah, that was my awkward, and I feel like it continued for so much longer. Like
Nah,
it was
it-
awkward in 7th grade. It was awkward in 8th grade, and it was awkward freshman year.
Yeah, I think it died
It
freshman
literally-
year.
No, freshman year it finished with awkward, and then sophomore year is where I'll say it starts to like help because that's when the quarantine started. I
Yeah.
started to be like, switch this,
'Cause
take off. That's when I took off glasses and started
Because
putting my hair.
I think I went into COVID. No. Did I cut my? Yeah, no. Did I
you
cut
cut your
my
hair
ponytail?
when we came back.
No, because I had a ponytail 6th grade.
Yeah,
Cut
but you
it
had your
off.
dyed
Or
hair
7th
during
grade, sorry.
quarantine, and I remember when we got back to school, you
Oh yeah,
buzz
I
cut it.
Yeah. You're right.
The brain,
Yeah.
the brain in this whole things.
Yep.
The brain that runs the place.
I'm just a looks.
Well, we could debate that. In
We-
the comments,
in
put
the
who looks
comments-
better, me or Sean.
He's gonna put a poll up.
Yeah. It's
Say who looks
definitely-
better. That's only because you have. Never mind.
What the fuck does that mean? What do I have that I can't that you can't get? You have the height.
No, I was
motherfucker.
gonna say something
What?
different
What?
about if you put it on Instagram.
What? Oh no, I'm talking about What is that gonna do? We're
No.
on the podcast.
Anyways,
I feel like people be honest.
yeah, honestly, put it in the comments.
I
Let
feel like
us
people
know.
would do it against me just to get a reaction.
I don't know. There was a point in time that I was getting messages saying cancel Sean.
But yeah, so put in the comments, who do you guys think looks better, Sean or me? But yeah, that was our awkward stages. And and then another one of you guys asked who, like, if we plan on having family members, do you have any family members that you would want to bring? Like off the top of your head?
nah.
On me, I kind of have more. I have like cousins and brothers. Like I would want to bring my brother.
That's
on.
because you have more people around your age. I don't. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, that's really the big reason why.
And some of my cousins are like I like talking to them, but when you put a camera on them, they don't do good. Like they kind of
Jason.
they kind of like
Alvin.
yeah, they kind of like just like I don't know. They kind of like freeze a little bit, and
Yeah.
like I don't blame them. You know, they're not used to
They're
having
not
a
used to
camera on
it.
their face, and like they're trying to like think of something what to say. Like just I've observed that.
They haven't got bullied yet, pretty much.
No, I'm just saying like.
Hey man, let's be honest. That's what made us better. We got bullied. For this.
What is this? You didn't get bullied. I got bullied.
Yeah, I got bullied by association. All right.
What the did this motherfucker get bullied? But yeah, I don't know. So I feel like my brother could kind of like do better on the podcast. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I want
maybe.
to have those later on. You know, better equipment. I would want to prepare a lot for that, and
Deep down, never mind.
that would be a crazy episode. My brothers would be a crazy episode because I would have like a lot of questions. Just because
Get into the family tree.
he has like a lot of like.
Life.
No, like
Oh.
we've done a lot together, like since like 8th grade, I'd say that's when we started to get close. But yeah, I want to save all that for the podcast with me and him and Sean. I don't know what you'd be doing. It's like me and my brother having a whole conversation. So I was like, yeah,
I was there for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was there for some stuff to be
Yeah, it was,
honest.
it was,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
And for another fan question,
I was gonna transition it really good.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, if Sean didn't like say that part, it's because I've never seen you do a really good transition.
I can't do.
I've never seen you do a good transition.
can't do
and
a
this
transition.
how would have set up this question. I would have been like, yeah, you've been a lot through like a lot of it, but you know, like also like Julian just showed me like a lot of things in life. Like like music's like a big part of thing. Like music's like a big one. You know, he would put me onto some music, but he has like really different tastes than me. And even at the moment, like I feel like our
Are you
likes
me
in
and you or
music.
you and your brother? I'm lost now.
No, like me
okay.
and Julian's, me and my
Okay.
brother's music tastes are really different. Like my favorite artist, which is something you guys asked, you guys said like, who is my favorite artist? My favorite artist.
That transition was mean. No.
It says you gotta like look. You had to play chess in your brain.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
My favorite artist. I feel like I said it a lot. You know?
Oh.
I don't care what anybody says. Drake, the GOAT,
Drake.
OVO.
Okay, hold it. So I thought of a different way to prompt this question. So what is like your for I don't say older music because we're not that old, but like while we're younger,
Frank Sinatra.
when we're younger music,
Yeah.
to like now.
I have my iPod Nano, like the little square one, and I've looked through it. It's a lot of Mick Jagger. It's a lot of Mexican.
that meals later.
Yeah, that song is on there. Like, there's so many other ones like Maroon 5, 21 Pilots. When I started to get more older,
21 Pilots.
there's I have like a good ass playlist of
Yo.
21 Pilots. If you weren't there, like
21 Pilots used to
Pilots.
be my shit.
They got so many bangers. But yeah, it's just like my music taste like just grew. But right at the moment, I could say like J. Cole, Drake,
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, top 3, like off the top of my brain. This is the
Top
first
3
ones.
off the head. J. Cole, Central C. I don't want to say Drake because I don't want to copy you, but Drake.
I thought he was like more of a Kendrick guy, to be honest.
No,
You look like more of a Kendrick.
bro, I
guy.
will die for Jermaine. If Jermaine was in front of me,
He's in both, to be honest. He's
who for me for Kendrick?
No, I'm talking about J. Cole's like on both sides of Kendrick
yeah,
Drake.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar. It's all Drake.
Kendrick.
I don't get smoked.
Nah, Kendrick.
Okay, he said
My
that.
address is.
Okay, yeah.
was-
It. But yeah, so that's our favorite artist. But who was your favorite? You didn't say. What was your favorite artist when you were growing up?
Growing up, like I said, 21 Pilots. Bruno.
Oh yeah, Bruno
Bruno.
Mars. I had a lot of good ones. I have them on my iPod Nano too.
Shoot, I listen to it now.
Yeah,
Like-
no, I'm talking about like when I opened it, it would show me all the songs.
Let's see. I listen to country music. We're not gonna get into that because I know you don't know any country artists.
Listens to country. Like we're in a point of time. You're like, let me throw on some country.
Bro, a long drive.
It's because he's from Texas. Are you from Texas? Or your family is from Texas?
I was born in Texas.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
What part?
Fort Hood. Killeen.
What is that? Say it again.
Fort Hood.
Like that's the actual name.
That's where I was born.
Like,
I was
but
born
that's
on
the actual name. That's what it's called.
No, they changed it to. It's in Killeen, Texas. I don't remember. They changed it like a year ago. I don't know what they changed it to.
I don't know where that's from.
It's in like it's in
Were you
between
like born
Austin.
in a barn or something?
No, I was born on a military base.
On the barn.
I was born on a military base.
No, he was born on the barn.
It's between Austin and Houston. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last question submitted by you guys. If you want to ask us more, I feel like we're gonna make it a weekly thing. Like we're starting to make weekly segments. You know, we have the
Yes.
uncle update, the weekly update. We can do the fan.
Every other week, I feel like.
Yeah.
Or,
the
you know,
fan
we'll
question.
see.
Because if we have a guest, I don't want to be like fan questions. You know.
Yeah.
I want to make the episode all about the guest.
Yes.
But yeah, we're back. Tuesdays, remember Tuesdays, not Fridays. Tuesdays.
Someday throughout Tuesday, we don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have a specific time just because of how things go.
scheduling and yeah.
But any last words you want to shout out anything, anything you have coming up?
I'm gonna drop a song. Look out for that, guys.
I can't tell if he's being serious or not.
Should I? You know what we should do for a video? Who can make the best diss track?
No,
We make diss tracks on each other.
I have no idea how to do music.
Yo,
But you know, you'll probably see some photos from the photo shoot on his page. You know,
I don't know what
The
day.
Angel
I don't
Call-
want to say what day.
no, they know.
No, I don't know what day we're dropping the photos.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you'll have. I don't know if you're gonna post them on your page, but
Yeah, I
definitely
will.
be on the Angel Club page.
And if you with the shirts we're wearing and you guys want them,
Make sure you got your payments, you got your cards ready, your cash ready. Go put it in the bank.
Make
so
sure
it's
you-
in your account. The shirts drop July
8th
not April 8th, July 8th.
July.
Yeah,
Put
it's
it in the
coming up soon.
calendars.
Yeah, all the photos you're gonna see like them on on body, and I'm gonna like make sure to tell you guys what size everybody's wearing, just so you guys can see them on body.
Yeah.
The photo shoot Sunday, I just haven't been able to.
Even though everyone's around the same size, but
Yeah,
thinking about it.
but you'll see it on like multiple people.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of the After High School Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe,
and don't forget to follow our Instagrams.
oh yeah,
And we'll see you on the next one.
peace.
Adios.